Meanwhile, North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un has ordered his country's military and the nuclear weapons sector to accelerate war preparations. He claimed that this is in response to what he called unprecedented confrontational moves by the United States. Kim asserted that Pyongyang will expand strategic cooperation with anti-imperialist independent countries. His comments came during a key political meeting to set state objectives for the year 2024. Kim's speech indicated that North Korea could test more weapons in its nuclear arsenal. Meanwhile, North Korea has been expanding ties with Russia. Washington is accusing Pyongyang of supplying military equipment to Moscow for its use in its war with Ukraine. In return, Russia is allegedly providing technical support to help North Korea modernize its military capabilities. Amid the developing situation, South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol visited a frontline army unit in Yeoncheon. Yoon told the military personnel there to immediately respond if provoked.
도발을 당하면 즉각 보복 대응하고 그리고 나중에 보고해 주기 바랍니다. 적의 도발 의지를 즉각 현장에서 단호하게 분쇄해 주시기.
Experts are warning of Iran's intentions as Tehran-backed fighters target U.S. bases in Iraq and Syria and attack ships in the Red Sea.
One expert telling the New York Post, quote, "We are pretending we're not at war, but the Iranians and the Houthis are at war with us. This is all part of a greater Iranian plan to defeat the United States, to get the U.S. to abandon the Middle East so it could spread the Iranian Islamic Revolution in Iraq and Syria, in Lebanon, to defeat Israel, to defeat the Saudis." Fox News contributor and retired Marine bomb tech Joey Jones joins us now. Double J, great to see you as always. Is the Biden administration in denial over Iran's true intentions? I think we know the answer to that. And if so, why? Why can't they confront the reality that we all see?
You know, I'm going to punt this a little bit. I asked Lindsey Graham this on the set of Fox and Friends yesterday, almost this exact same question. If the ground level view is that these bands of, I call them idiots, but bands of whatever you want to call them, people that are anti-U.S. and anti the country they even live in, like in Yemen, if these bands of people are attacking us at the ground level, and at 30,000 feet, Iran is supporting them, then what's the 60,000-foot view? Why can't we head this off at Iran? And I don't mean right now today, but over the last 40 years. Like, why is Iran such a thorn in our side? And I said, is it that China and Russia want to be aligned? And as a senior senator, even though I don't really agree with him very often, his opinion was very matter of fact. I said, if bombs dropped in Iran tomorrow, U.S. bombs, what would be the consequence? And he said, nothing beyond Iran is no longer a problem. I don't understand his view on that and the last 6 administrations' actions all the way back to Carter, or 6 presidents' actions. Those don't line up.
They don't.
And so that leaves us all asking that question. Why are we afraid to tackle this if this is the route to other problems? Look at Iraq. I mean, we fought a war there for more than 10 years. Afghanistan for 20. The Middle East is difficult for us. And if they're saying now that all the roads lead back to Iran, then why are we fighting wars in other places? I'm not advocating for war in Iran. I'm asking, why have we done what we've done over the last 40 years if it goes back to Iran?
Well, there's also a big development on the nuclear weapons front with Iran. They just started to increase their uranium enrichment again. And just to give some more detail to this story, the 2015 Iran nuclear deal capped enrichment at 3.67%. Iran just reached 60% enrichment, and it takes 90% to reach weapons grade. I'm not a nuclear weapons expert, and even I can understand that that sounds concerning. And it's clear that right now Iran feels emboldened, which is a huge problem.
Женщина одна, она преподаватель школы, вот она.
Аж пройди, по всем квартирам. И все это снизу.
Навчальний ліцей, житлові будинки.
It is preposterous. This is what Russia demanded the council be distracted with this week, while it was planning its largest aerial assault against Ukraine, its cities, and its critical infrastructure since the beginning of its illegal full-scale invasion. Russia launched 158 combined drones and missiles against Ukraine, including 36 Shahed attack UAVs and 122 missiles. As President Biden said, this assault is a stark reminder that after nearly 2 years of this devastating war, Putin's objective remains unchanged. He seeks to obliterate Ukraine and subjugate its people. He must be stopped.